How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to Garry's Mod, and today we're going to be breaking a few bones. Now, I do want to thank QShad for suggesting this in my Discord page. If you guys do want to suggest anything, I recommend going to my Discord page down below and checking it out. Now, it's funny because we did take a look at this mod before. However, this is the version 2, and there's quite a bit different. This is the one and only Bone Buster V2. And well, as you'd probably expect, you get to break your own bones. Now, this mod works incredibly well with the Player Tumbler mod, which also uses rag mod. Definitely an awesome mod that I've done a few videos on already, where you can just kind of ragdoll and you can even like move your arms and stuff, and it's really cool. And this mod was made to work perfectly well with the Bone Buster. Now, how this mod works is, well, as you go about your day doing whatever, you can find that you're a little bit more fragile than you once were. Right there, you can see that the actual bone on our ragdoll is glowing. That indicates the damage we've taken. Now, of course, we can still fly, you know, it's rag mod. But I'd be very careful doing that, because anything you smack into is going to cause catastrophic damage. Now, here we actually died. But you can see those little blue parts. And I believe those are your joints. And you can dislocate your joints and have, well, I'll just save that for later in the video. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, you don't need to be flying into walls or jumping off of cliffs to see the damage. Even just typical day-to-day combat is going to have a significant impact. Now, what happens when you do take certain damage? Well, you can see that that skeleton model right there is glowing red. That's not good for us. Now, what if you were to go from a great height? You'll notice now that certain things are glowing white, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm walking a little bit slower. Well, it's not just me, because yes, you can indeed damage your feet and your legs, and doing so is going to impact your movement, which is pretty awesome. This is, in my opinion, one of the best and most awesome realistic mods in all of Garry's Mod. Now, I want to see just how far I can take this, so I'm going to jump off this house as many times as I need to. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some blue there. Now, even though we did get the blue, which again I assume is your joints, I didn't see any floppy action. Right there we got another joint apparently that got damaged. So I did want to go ahead and change my player model just to absolutely make sure that nothing was incompatible. Because let's be honest, this model has some strange physics with it. Alright, no more edging, we're gonna go all the way. I'm going to smack as far as I can. Okay, well, maybe not that far. Let's see just how much damage we can cause. You know, it's kind of funny. This really reminds me of that Saints Row game mode. Oh, God. You know, the one where you have to tumble and do as much damage as you can? Oh, wait. I think our foot stuck in the ground. That did so much damage. I'm sure you guys can probably tell, but this mod is so much fun to just mess around with. You can just do the most batshit insane things possible. Now, I wouldn't recommend going into that flying mode too often, because pretty much anything's going to kill you. Alright, this time I gave myself a bunch of health. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Oh my god. My poor arm. Now, this will affect your aim, so you want to be very careful about what you damage. Now, I was wondering why my bones weren't staying broken. The reason why is because you want to go into the settings here and make sure you turn off reset bones after ragdolling, and that's going to fix that issue. Also, if you do want to enable the dislocation effect, make sure that that is turned on. It will be off by default. Now, our bones should stay broken, which is going to be great for us. Let's go ahead and try that again. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I'm starting to think that we should probably go see a doctor now. I am walking a lot slower than I used to. This is sprinting, by the way. Yeah, definitely not fun. And now I just broke my other foot. But you know what they say? YOLO. Oh my god. I am sprinting right now. This is insane. Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot. Now, one of the things I do love about this mod is it does add gestures that you can use when you're falling. That one's called Spread Eagle. You know, it's probably better if I get up way higher. Alright, here we go. That's Spread Eagle. And you know what? It kind of does weight. Does that really slow us down? Oh my god, I have to see this. It does! Look how slow we're falling. We didn't even take any damage there. We also have this one, which is the cannonball. Well, it was an attempt at a cannonball. Okay, I think almost all of our bones are broken now. Let's try to shoot. Oh my god. Now this is what I call recoil. Alright, they weren't kidding when they said that this does affect your aim. Look at this. I'm not moving my mouse. Next up, we have the torpedo. Oh my god. You know, I think we're just so messed up that our limbs can't even move the way they're supposed to. Maybe that's what they meant by the floppiness. In fact, I actually can't move my arms like I normally can in this ragdoll mode. Yep, I'm pretty sure my arms are shot. Alright, I gotta see that torpedo. Oh my... That is so funny. Oh, bravo. Straight down into the concrete. Last up, we have judo kick. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, my leg. Did you see that? And we could even see right there on the kneecap. Oh, that is brutal. Now, for some reason, I thought it would show in the actual model, like when you move around. But I can imagine that's probably pretty difficult to, you know, make happen. So I think that floppiness happens, again, specifically, when you're in this ragdoll mode. How did we break our foot from just falling? You know what? It's happened before. But as we can see, I mean, I can move my arm, you know? Right there, you can see it kind of wiggling. So, compared to last time, oh, but I can't move the other. Which, again, makes sense because, well, it's broken. Now, what is the practicality of this mod? Well, it's simple. It's to make combat way more immersive, and that's just one facet of it. Getting shot now is going to have some very severe consequences. As we can see right here, I'm struggling to keep my mouse on the target, and he's shooting my leg. I'm really slow now, so it's easier for him to hit me. And it creates some pretty high-octane moments. Now, what if you're tired of having broken bones? I mean, walking like a snail is not fun. Well, have no fear, because medkits can heal your bones, and now we're in tip-top shape. Now, I did see this in the video on the mod's description, and I had to do it. So, you can do stuff like this, and just skydive off of any building you want. It's so damn cool. That target down below is going to tell you exactly where you're going to land. You can, of course, do a bunch of different poses. Here's the dive bomb, or the judo kick. Yeah! Now, you can try to judo kick NPCs, but it's a lot harder than it looks. But overall, that's pretty much it. This mod is incredibly fun to mess around with, and there are endless applications where I could find it very usable. If you're into the immersive side of things, then I think you're going to absolutely love this mod. If you liked watching Jackass growing up, I think you'll love this mod even more. And I am so incredibly impressed with what the creator has managed to do here. This is above and beyond way better than the initial version. And I had a lot of fun recording this video. But guys, let me know your thoughts down below. As always, links will be in the description. Use code NecrosVideos94 to save 20% off your next G Fuel order. All the mods will be linked down below. Check that out if you want. Leave a like and subscribe. And as always, have an amazing day, my friends. Until next time, farewell.